Alright, just tuned back into V.L.A. again. So I just had to take a break from my regularly talked about subject to talk about the government shutdown. So what's going on right now? We're living in a period of time when the President Donald Trump, he decided to stop the government shutdown and for 3 weeks. And then if the other opposing party hasn't come to an agreement on building the wall to keep out the so-called illegal aliens, that he's going to shut the government back down again and then call for a national emergency and use his executive order to build the wall. So what's the problem with this? What is the hip hop nation has to do with this, and how will that affect them? First of all, when if he shuts down the government again, it's going to stop a lot of different government programs like Section 8, which is helping with housing and helping people to afford, more affordable housing. Also, the HUD program, that's the urban development, housing and urban development program. So a lot of people may not be able to continue getting this type of assistance while the government is shut down. So that's going to mean people are going to be stressing about whether they're going to be able to pay their rent again. Some people might have to get 2 jobs and what have you. So the people that's going through this situation, they're not going to be able to afford to go to a rap and hip hop concert, which if they're going to see like a really high profile rapper, that cost could be anywhere from like $60 all the way up to $300 for like a good seat. One suggestion I would think people would still be able to, I think most people would still hold on to their streaming sites that they're subscribing to, like Amazon Music and Spotify, things like that, and even be able to download whole albums, which is usually like $9 or something like that. So I have an album out right now called True Legend of the Ultimate Hustler, and it's on all major streaming sites. And I think people would rather just use their major streaming sites to listen to their favorite artists' new albums and music. And so I think that if you are an independent rap artist or a rapper of any stature, you should also have your music attached to all streaming sites. Now, I did some research and I found that one of the best distributors that can get your music on all the major streaming sites, like Spotify, Deezer, Amazon Music, and so on, is called DistroKid. And so the link in my description has a discount. See, DistroKid usually costs you only $30 or $29 for 1 whole year, and they will distribute your music to all these sites, and you can keep 100% of the royalties and profit. Now, so if you go to the link in the description, I'll leave a discount, and you'll only end up paying around like $20 for that. So this is how the hip hop nation will be affected, is that most of the rappers, especially the A-list rappers, will be getting their money from concerts and going on tour. But I think as the situations with the government continue, people are going to be holding on to their money because they don't know what's going to happen next. So I think they will be willing to continue to pay for their streaming subscriptions. All right, that's been it with V.L.A. the Hustler. Yo, keep checking back at this page right here for more info regarding hip hop and rap. And I'm also an independent rapper. Make sure you stream that song, that album that I have out now, True Legend of the Ultimate Hustler. I'm going to be having a couple of contests and giving away some very valuable prizes coming up by next weekend. So just make sure you stream that, and if you stream that, you'll be eligible to be winning some of those prizes that I'm going to be giving out myself. V.L.A. the Hustler. Peace.